Yo, what's going on guys? This is Kekbak here with another Alamo Jam video, and in today's video guys, we're going to be talking about the time Alamo Jam actually made a racing game. But before I do get into that, I just want to talk about today's video giveaway, which is for a silver headdress. All you need to do is go to the video link in the description below and follow instructions over there. So, as I said, Alamo Jam actually made a racing game. Now, it is not what you think. This isn't a Alamo Jam themed racing game, but rather a different video game franchise that actually the developers behind Alamo Jam, which is Wildworks, but they were known as Smart Bomb Interactive at the time. They actually developed this game, and I think it came out on the PC, PlayStation 2, and I believe the GameCube. Now, this was before Alamo Jam was even in consideration of being a game, so this was all the way back in August of 2006. This is when this game released, and the game I'm talking about here is called Pac-Man World Rally. So a lot of you probably do know who Pac-Man is and what character that is, and I thought it would be cool to kind of show it off today in this video. So I'm going to be playing this game in this video, and then I'm also going to be talking about the possibility of, you know, maybe a racing mode in Alamo Jam and just kind of what that would kind of be like. But yeah, let's get right into the game. Alright, so here we go. Have the game loaded up and everything, and as you can see here, it says Bandai Namco Games, but the actual developers there, as you saw, was Smart Bomb Interactive. So here is Pac-Man World Rally, and I'm not gonna play a whole lot of the game because the controls on PC are kind of whack, if I'm being honest. I have to use the keyboard to actually control the game and whatnot, so I'm gonna play on hard mode just for this video. And we have the choice of 2 cups. I'm not sure if you can unlock more, however, we have 2 here, and I guess, you know, I'll pick Canyon Crusade, which reminds me of Coral Canyons, obviously, and we'll just go with Pac-Man here. There is unlockable characters though, in case if any of you ever want to play this game. You know, it is pretty fun. I have played a couple races before just recording this, so I have to control with WASD, and I'm not too sure how to use items. Even though I did play a couple videos beforehand, or I did play a couple races beforehand, I still don't know how to use items on this game mode. But I pretty much wanted to play this on video to give you a kind of idea of what kind of games Alamo Jam actually made before they were Alamo Jam. And this is quite the experience right now, to say the least, and I probably picked one of the hardest tracks in the game. Sorry if I'm not talking that much either, because this game actually needs quite a bit of concentration, as most racing games do. A lot of ramps on this track, flying around. It's a pretty long track actually, so it's good I picked this one, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, this is one of the kind of obscure games Wildworks actually made when they were known as Smart Bomb Interactive, of course. I know they've made another game for the Wii. I'm not gonna say which one because I might make a video on that in the future, especially because it's such a meme kind of a game, and I think it would be very funny to make a video on it as well. Okay, we're in first here, so let's bring home the gold, I guess. I don't really have any complaints about this game. I guess the only thing is the bottom right corner where minimap is shown and the characters' heads are shown. There's multiple Pac-Man characters, so there's Mrs. Pac-Man and Pac-Man Jr. in this game. A lot of the heads look the exact same on the minimap, and that's what I've noticed, but obviously they can't really do much about that nowadays. This game was developed in 2006 and there isn't going to be any updates to it, so there is little yellow dots you can eat just like in normal Pac-Man games, I guess, and I don't know what they do exactly. I think they give you a fruit or something so you can take a shortcut. But here we go, it's the final turn, I think, or the second last turn, and we're gonna wrap it up. I'll probably end up playing just another one because I think it's quite short on footage there, so everyone actually stops once you finish. That's kind of weird. And yeah, we'll just do another course here, and do you know what, I'll actually change my character. I'll do Cloud Garden here, and I guess we can choose this devil character here, Pac Devil. It's a very nice looking track, kind of a Japanese garden vibe to it. So I think this guy drives the only bike in the game, so that's something to know, I guess. And this track is kind of on the short side here, so maybe it's best that I only play one long one short one, and then I'll go back onto Alamo Jam and talk about kind of what I would think a racing mode would be like in that game. You know, just wishful thinking, I guess. But yeah, this game is pretty fun all around. It does have a lot of similarities to other racing games like Mario Kart, which a lot of you probably know, but a lot of you definitely do know Pac-Man, of course, one of the most popular kind of video game franchises and characters of all time. So I think it's pretty cool that, you know, the people that made Alamo Jam actually made a game for the Pac-Man series, and as I said, it's pretty cool to see what kind of games they made before they actually developed Alamo Jam. Let's see if I can take this shortcut here. So that's what I was talking about. You need like like a fruit to activate like a shortcut on the track, which is interesting mechanic, I guess. And this is actually 5 laps. I just realized that. I thought it was 3 laps like the other one. And I guess those blue bombs that I keep getting hit by are like a form of a blue shell in this game. Okay, we're on the final lap here. Don't have much of a lead on the blue ghost behind me. Or hopefully we can take a shortcut here on the final turn and take home the gold once again. Maybe? Nope. We're gonna be bringing home the silver. All good though. But yeah, that's Pac-Man World Rally, of course. So let's go back on to Alamo Jam now. So now that we're back here on Alamo Jam, let's talk about what a racing game mode would be like on this game. So not necessarily Alamo Jam Classic, but Alamo Jam Play Wild. I don't think a racing mode would really work on Alamo Jam Classic all too well. You know, you have Jamad Derby and Splash and Dash, games like that. But for something like Play Wild, it would be well suited to the game engine, since the game is 3D. And the only other kind of 3D game similar to Alamo Jam and Alamo Jam Play Wild I've ever seen use kind of racing cars in their games and actually have a full-fledged racing game mode is something like Bin Weevils, which actually shut down I think last month. But the racing game mode was pretty cool on that, and I think it could work quite similar to that. But I imagine if something like that were to be implemented, it would probably just be very animal kind of themed, like Jamad Derby and Splash and Dash. Actually, I haven't played Jamad Derby on Alamo Jam Play Wild, so I don't know if it's like a first person kind of thing. If it is a first person kind of thing and you kind of go around a track, obviously that would be pretty cool. And they definitely can implement some kind of first person mode or third person where it's just kind of focused on your camera and you're walking around like this right now, as you can see there. Or a better example would be when you go down the slide in Mako High, when your camera fixes onto you like that. Something like that would make more sense, obviously, and I think it would be pretty cool. And I don't think it would be that hard for them to do if they still had the developers of Pac-Man World Rally in their offices. I very much doubt, but you know, this is just wishful thinking, and I think a lot of people would like this if it was an actual thing. I know a lot of people do like racing games, and especially a lot of people in the Alamo Jam community, so it might bring a lot of people back even. But yeah, that's just a video I just quickly wanted to make, and as I said earlier on in the video, just to give you guys an idea of what kind of games WildWorks actually made before they had the big explosion with Alamo Jam. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap up the video here, guys. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on if you guys do want to be notified on future videos, as well as videos just like this one. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy today's video, and let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. What did you guys think of this game? I'm excited to see what you guys think, and I will catch you guys in the next one.